Let's make another test here with ROG Ally and Steam Deck. I have the same game, The Last of Us Part 1, and let's try it here on Ally and after that on Steam Deck. I will use low settings, medium and high settings on each devices. You'll have chapter in this video and you can select for yourself and to see everything. So let's start at this point with the ROG Ally, and I have here the low profile selected. Let's go to display, so everything was resetted here, and I have the FSR set to balanced mode. Graphics, everything is set to low. It was selected low profile. And let's see the game. At this point we get 41 frames, and I have to mention something important. The game is running here on micro SD card, here on Steam Deck on internal SSD, which will give basically a boost of a few frames because of the SSD higher speed, writing speed. So at this point the game has 54, 57 frames. Look, something between 45 and 56 frames. Let's enter here the water. So between 40, 45 and 58 frames, 59. And it stays, as you see, at 60. It has 63 frames, 64 at this moment, with an average of 50 frames, 47, 50 frames, 45, 50 frames. This is the average. Let's see it. Anyway, let's exit this and let's take the switch. Let's take a note here. On Ally we had a frame rate something between 45 up to 61 or 2 as far as I remember. Average it was something at 50, I would say, but maybe I'm mistaking it at this point. What matters, the frame rate was between 45 and 61 frames. Let's start The Last of Us here on Steam Deck and let's see it. As I said, you'll have chapters in this video. You can select them very easy from this video playback bar, or if you press in a video description, you have all the chapters also in that video description, and you can select them also from there. Let's see Steam Deck. Let's go to options. Let's reset also this one here. This is what I did also on Ally. Let's set FSR to balanced mode. And let's go here to settings and let's set them to low settings. Okay. What I notice here in this game, at least, this one is displaying the video RAM correctly. On Windows it has a problem. I don't know, even if you select 8 gigabytes, Anyway, I have at this point 4 gigabytes of RAM on Li of VRAM. Here it displays 8 gigabytes, as you see, or 6. Let's go for a moment and let's check it. Anyway, the frames. This is what matters at this point. Let's see the game. Steam Deck has to beat basically 45-61 frames for this game. Oh no. Okay. Let's press it again. At this point, let's go to settings here again to check if we still have these settings. SR to balanced, and we have low profile selected, and as I said, 6.7 gigabytes of VRAM. Strange. Let's press continue and listen to this noise. This is the fan from Steam Deck. I'm used with it, but I want to show you the difference. At this point, a lie doesn't make a noise. At this point, the game is loading and we are waiting for the gameplay. Again, I will mention this one is on SSD at this point, so we get something between 28 and 31 frames maximum at this point. Whoa, 11 frames.
I found something. So hang tight.
20 frames. $11 frames. 12 frames. Keep in mind that, whoa, hey, the Ally had 45 to 61 with the same settings, and at this point the game it's unplayable. Something it's happening. Probably it's loading textures. And at this point the game doesn't respond. Wait, what's happening? Anyway, let's write it here. 11 to 31 FPS, average 24, 28, I'd say. Anyway, what matters are these values between 45 to 61, between 11 to 31, and at this point the game doesn't respond. I have to close the Steam Deck. Strange. And at this point you can notice the difference between these two fans. Steam Deck, it's off. Let's press anyway, the game will give errors either on Windows or SteamOS. Let's press play here on Ally, and let's go with some medium settings here. Let's change the graphics and let's set them to medium. Apply settings, yes, I want to keep them. This is what I'm saying. It says we have 3 gigabytes of VRAM. It's possible because the device has 4 gigabytes and probably 1 gigabyte it's reserved by Windows. Definitely this is the idea why we have 3 gigabytes. From my experience, when I increased this game to 8 gigabytes of VRAM from settings, it was something else. So probably this game needs a better VRAM. So we have medium graphics at this point, and let's press here continue. And let's see what is the experience on Ally. Until then, again, with low settings, 45, 61 frames, 11 to 31 on Steam Deck. So we have here 45 frames, 44 frames, 37 to 48. The average is the frame rate is very high, as you see, 44 frames with medium graphics, 49. As you see, the average frame rate is somewhere between 42 and 45, I would say. Again, let's exit this. I'm pretty sure Steam Deck, for Steam Deck, it's impossible to beat something like this. Let's press play and let's go. Let's go with the game here. With medium, you will get something between 41 and 49 frames. The idea is the average was at 42, 44 frames. Let's go to options here, graphics. Let's select medium, apply. And let's continue. Again, I will say it, the game it's running here on Steam Deck, on SSD, on Ally it's running from micro SD card. Steam Deck has an advantage because SSD is faster. And let's see it. (28 to 30 frames). But you will get a dizzy from the image. It's practically very, it's hard to play it with this kind of frame rate. 27 30 frames.
I found something. So hang tight.
So this is it basically. This is what you get: 27 31 frames and unplayable, because you will get dizzy from this. You will get that motion sickness. With medium here on Steam Deck 27 31, medium 41 49, it stays something at 40 to 45 frames. Here it stays something here 28 30 frames. This is it.